Let's start with Paddy Pimblett, who recently showed the damage he took at UFC 324 just 1 week after the fight. After the event, photos of Paddy's face revealed how much punishment he absorbed from Justin as he took around 200 strikes in a tough decision loss. A week later, Paddy is looking much better, though not completely healed. He shared a video on his YouTube channel while talking about UFC 325, where he showed that the swelling and bruising had gone down significantly compared to the earlier photos.
You know, everyone thought my face was a mess. Listen, I'm only a week out from the fight. My face is sound. I've got a little bit of bruising. The only thing what's wrong with me is my eyeballs. Off fingernails, scratching my eyeballs, but you know, we get on with it. I'd say before the fight, I want to make his face look different. For a couple of days, he made my face look different. I had big shiners. There's nothing wrong with me. The only thing what's up with me is like, probably got a scratch cornea or something like that. Hopefully we can run it back in the future, because there's a couple of things in that fight what have pissed me off.
Is dealing with serious eye issues like his fellow countryman, Tom Aspinall. In the same video, Paddy said he hopes Justin Gaethje goes on to win the title so they can have a rematch in the future. He admitted that Gaethje showed up as the best version of himself and gave him full respect for the performance. Paddy also said he understands the rematch might not happen since Gaethje is near the end of his career. Still, he hopes they can run it back if the opportunity comes. That raises the big question: who will Paddy fight next? Before UFC 324, Paddy had heated exchanges with Dan Hooker, with both men promising it would be on site if they met again. While reacting to UFC 325, Paddy took shots at Hooker, accusing him of quitting in his fight against BSD. He even suggested that Hooker could be his next opponent if things continue this way. Meanwhile, Daniel Cormier and Tom Aspinall had high praise for Alexander Volkanovski. Over the years, Volkanovski has built a strong case as the greatest featherweight of all time, and after UFC 325, DC said he has no doubts that Volk is the GOAT, praising his performance on his YouTube channel.
Nobody wants to fight Mavsar. Nobody wants to fight Roan. Volk is like, well, if they're next, that's who I'm fighting. He's not trying to pick fights. He's not trying to get the easiest path. He just wants to fight those guys. And I'm telling you, he's the greatest featherweight of all time. I know we love Jose Aldo. I know we love Max Holloway. He just won his 8th UFC featherweight title fight. 4 of those victories are against Holloway and Aldo, the two other guys considered the greatest featherweights of all time. It was Volkanovski's night. He's the best in the world, man. He's as good as they come. The guy is tremendous. And I really don't see him slowing down anytime soon.
Even the biggest fans of Aldo and Holloway have to admit that the case for either of them being the featherweight GOAT is becoming harder to defend. Max Holloway had an incredible championship run, no doubt about it, but Volkanovski defeated him 3 times, despite being older. As for Jose Aldo, he went nearly a decade without a loss and was once considered one of the greatest fighters in the world. However, he suffered back-to-back losses to Holloway in 2017, and that was when he was still in his prime. Daniel Cormier wasn't the only one praising Volkanovski. Tom Aspinall also reacted on his YouTube channel, calling it Volk's best performance ever, and shared his thoughts on how impressive the entire card was overall.
Really enjoyed that card, especially the last fight. Volk, vintage Volk. He's you know what, I can't even say vintage, I think he's getting better. I think that's probably his best performance ever. So big shout out to Volk. Excellent card.
After his loss, Diego Lopez shared a respectful message for Alexander Volkanovski on social media, saying there were no excuses and praising Volk for being a great champion. Lopez later posted an update on Instagram, revealing that doctors initially feared he had broken both feet. However, after hospital tests, it turned out he only suffered fractures in both feet. Surgery won't be needed, but he'll be using boots and crutches for a few weeks. In other UFC news, Oban Elliott suffered another setback at UFC 325 after being submitted by Jonathan McAuliffe in the second round. Following the fight, Elliott revealed that he sustained a broken orbital wall and floor in his left eye, explaining that he was performing well until a strike affected his vision and led to the finish. Meanwhile, Alex Perez made a strong return by knocking out Charles Johnson in a highlight reel win. That performance caught the attention of Tim Elliott, who publicly called Perez out on social media, saying he's been in the UFC for a long time and is finally asking for a fight he actually wants. From a ranking standpoint, the matchup makes sense, with Elliott ranked 9th and Perez ranked 10th. Finally, longtime UFC broadcaster Karen Bryant confirmed that she will not be joining the new Paramount Plus broadcasts, as she has not been added to the updated commentary team.
Hey, KB here, and I just want to let you guys know that after 14 years, my time at the UFC desk is over. I am not moving forward with them in the Paramount era, but I had an incredible time over the last 14 years. I have gotten to see and do some incredible things. I do want to thank the people that I work with who work so hard to put the shows on. I always want to thank the crew who gets there before we do and stays after, and all they do is work hard to make us look good, so I really do appreciate you guys.
Next up, Dana White took shots at Oscar De La Hoya. During an interview at the Zuffa boxing event, Dana joked that Oscar might need to return to OnlyFans, claiming he allegedly owes around $23 million in unpaid rent.
I mean, these guys like Eddie and, Oscar's on a sinking ship and will not shut up. This guy it's fascinating. He's going to have to throw the panties and the stockings back on and get on OnlyFans and start paying his rent. My boy's running out of money. His ship is sinking very fast and he's all the way down. Is that what you wanted? Is that what you wanted, everybody? There you go.
That about wraps it up with Dana.
Panties and fishnets back on, jump on OnlyFans and pay that $23 million in rent, yo, buddy. Talking.
Mauricio Hofi picked up a huge win at UFC 325, but revealed he went into the fight under extremely tough circumstances. He defeated Rafael Fiziev with a second-round stoppage, marking a strong return after his previous loss to Benoit Saint-Denis. In his Octagon interview, Hofi emotionally shared that he had recently lost his brother, who used to watch him fight from the crowd. He later added that his brother took his own life and urged others not to follow the same path.
Next, we'll move on to Dana White going off on Oscar De La Hoya. Last night, Dana was interviewed by Nina Drama during the Zuffa boxing event, and he took a shot at Oscar, saying he's going to need to get back on OnlyFans because he allegedly owes $23 million in rent.